video. Now, this week's gonna be a little bit different because, first of all, keeping a little bit more casual on here by just kind of keeping the camera rolling here. And second of all, because we're gonna switch gears. The past videos that I've done have been kind of focused on things you can do with social media and Instagram. And while I love all of that stuff, I also love tons of other technology stuff too. So today, we're gonna kind of switch over to Google Drive. And what I wanna do is share with you an easy way that you can share a Google file with somebody, which forces them to make a copy and automatically places it in their Drive without having to share it in view mode and have them make a copy on their own, or share it in edit mode and have them accidentally type over your work. There's just a really simple way that you can do this. So that's what I want to show you first. And then second of all, how you can take that link that you tell them and make it a shortened link. I know some of you probably are familiar with this, but I see all the time where people post on social media or just in a text message or whatever it is, like go to docs.google.com/789erfyz blah 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 blah, and it's just so easy to make a link that's easy to remember and easy to share with people. And so that's going to be the second thing I'm going to show you. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to switch gears, and I'm going to take you over onto the PC today rather than being on my phone, and I'm going to screencast to show you all the goods. All right,
Hey
let's
guys,
go.
what's up? You can see me down in the corner. So let's get started. I just have a simple invoice template up here, and let's say that I want to share this with somebody else so that they are able to obviously edit it and save it in their Drive and do all of that good stuff easy breezy. So the purpose of this is to show you that rather than going up and going to share and getting the link or typing in their email address, there's an easier way to do this. And that is to up here, up at the top, where it says edit, delete those 4 letters and change it to copy instead. And so then what this does is I can take this exact link and I could send that to somebody. And if they go to that link, it's automatically going to say, hey, would you like to make a copy? They hit make a copy, and then boom, they have their own copy that they can edit. It's placed in their Drive. They can rename it. You don't have to worry about them typing over your work. They also don't have to deal with going and looking in their shared folder to try to find it, making a copy of it, shifting it over. It just kind of eliminates some of those steps. So I love doing this. Easy breezy to do. So second of all, that's kind of a long link there, the one that says copy, to share that with somebody. Say you wanted to share that with multiple people by throwing that up on a screen or putting it in a social media post or something like that without having that long URL. To do that, there's 2 ways depending on kind of what your purpose is. One way is to use something called bit.ly, which is just bit.ly. And if you go to bit.ly, the purpose of using this would be able to track who clicks on your link and when and where it comes from. So you can see here when I did that Instagram line break video a couple weeks ago, I used a bit.ly to get you guys to go to this link because it's just a lot easier to share than that long link. And so by doing that, I can go in and I can see like when people clicked on it. I can see where they accessed that link from. I can see where they're from. So if you had a reason to do that, then using this would be great. You do have to create an account for it. But if I wanted to make a link, I literally just go to here, I paste in my link, and then I get to say what I want the link to be. So I can say invoice form. I probably need to put a date or something because invoice form's probably already taken. But then I would just do that and then hit save. And you can see it's much easier to tell somebody, hey, go to bit.ly/invoiceform86 versus the long Google link. So that's option 1 if you need to have some sort of tracking to it. Option 2, which is my personal favorite that I use all the time as a teacher, is to just make it into what's called a tiny URL. And you don't even need an account for this. You literally just go to tinyurl.com. I paste in my link. And then where it says custom alias, I'm going to say that I want it to be tinyurl.com/invoiceform August 6th. And then I would hit make tiny URL, and then it's loading there, but then voila, that is good to go. And then again, that's a lot easier to tell people to go to tinyurl.com/invoice form 86 versus telling them to go to that
So
long
I hope
link.
that was helpful for you guys. Like I said, a little bit different than what I've been doing in the past, but hopefully still useful. If so, please share below. If you have ideas for other topics you would like me to cover, then please let me know. I am down to explore anything. If you would prefer I stick with social media and Instagram, that's cool too, but I thought I'd share some Google Drive tips with you today. But I hope you guys have a great Tuesday, and I will see you in a week.